I mean, there's no better feeling of winning at a really strong event like this one.
When you're competing against different people, you need to bring your A game.
I'm always going to put my best foot forward, but there's something about competition, that makes you want to do even better.
You're tired, but at the back of your mind, you're like, you're here for a reason. You're here to compete. You're here to win. So if they win this one, it's the biggest one that they can win.
My name is Linda Miller.
My name is Carlos Zapata.
My name is Sofia.
My name is Kamil, Studenny, and this is my dance world.
And this is my dance world.
This is my dance world.
And this is my dance world. So this weekend, we are actually performing and competing in Montreal.
We are at Classique Du Québec.
This is one of the biggest competitions here in Canada.
It is one of the biggest competitions in Canada.
Which is one of the biggest competitions here in Canada, and it's always one of the highlights of the year. So it's a great competition to be at.
So tell me about our journey here.
Oh, did I? Seriously?
So our journey here, it started off interesting to say the least. Our fellow teammate, Kamil, rented a smaller vehicle.
We have six members on our team plus suitcase, and Camila rent a mini car,
Carlos and Sofia were packing for a week to Jamaica with their big suitcases that maybe we would have been able to fit in one car.
He came in with this toy car. Me and Carlos look at each other, we're like, okay, this is not gonna work out.
Yeah, we just gotta, babysit Carlos and Sofia next time, make sure that they pack for 2 days that we're here, right? 2 days?
In the end, we made it up okay. We had fun, was a nice drive.
Let's go!
This weekend, I hope, you know what, since this weekend, sometimes I don't say to have fun, but I'm looking forward for us to dance more relaxed.
Me and the team are here. I always love when we get together. We always have a great time. We're here for a mission, to do the best that we possibly can and put our best foot forward.
I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the people that are in Canada all coming together for this competition. We've been going to the States and seeing how the level of the dancing is going in America. So this weekend we're looking forward to what is in Canada, because most of the people around Canada from Calgary or Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, they all come to this competition.
Personally, I am coming with a new routine with Carlos. It's a beautiful routine. Carlos chose a song that is very emotional. Him and Sofia are trying to put more lyrical moves into a routine that calls for emotion.
With Linda, it's, the last few routine we had done is being it's very quick routines, strong routine, but the routine we're doing now is what we call a little more theatrical. That is about telling, storytelling.
3, 2, 4, Linda Miller and Carlos Zapata.
I'm standing there and I'm with my phone and I'm about to record Carlos and Linda, and even when they're about to come out, I get like an adrenaline feeling inside. I get excited, especially now this is a new routine for the both of them, and I know they've been working hard on it, and I knew the moment that they walked on stage, it was going to be a great routine.
It felt like we had danced that piece for a long time. Like it felt like already in our system, and that's hard to feel the first time you do a piece.
That emotion and that feeling, it was a collage of different things that were happening in my head. Number one, I was very happy because I knew that I came through with a very difficult routine. I knew that Carlos and Sofia were going to be very happy. I also took a quick look at the judges and their big smiles, you know. It was just a very satisfying moment for me. So the ending was very strong.
So Carlos and Sofia, they have a really exciting weekend. Not only does Carlos dance with Linda, we've been typically dancing, you know, and he's been performing with her, but this weekend they have an opportunity to dance in the pro show, and that's an exhibition competition where all the top couples get to compete and do a showcase.
We compete like since almost 2 years in this competition, 2 years or 3 years ago. I don't know, it's like it's a different feeling for me because I compete for so long that competition for me are good to build you up and to make a name. And since myself and Sofia, we are there, we have our name made. So for me, competition sometimes don't make sense. But my partner, she still have the fire to compete.
Competition has been something that we slightly stepped away from just for a little while. You know, I still have the competition bug inside of me. You know, I like competition for the reason, you know, it pushes me to the next level. You know, you're competing with people who are also just as good or better, you know, so it always pushes you to want to be better.
Competition will keep you sharp, that's for sure. They're like when you're competing against different people, you need to bring your A game.
There's no better feeling of winning at a really strong event like this one. One of the strongest events, no doubt, is La Classique Du Québec. So if they win this one, it's the biggest one that they can win. So I'm excited for them because it's a chance for them to come back onto the floor and compete, and hopefully they win. It's hard to talk about because, you know, when you never as a dancer, competitor, or as an athlete want to talk about politics or what's happening in the world in a negative way. But really, you know, the war in Ukraine right now is very unfortunate. It's hard to put things in perspective when we're here. We can only do our job as dancers to perform, let's say halfway around the world, but really it's kind of like inside my heart, it's a sad place, and there hasn't been a day that I really haven't thought about how unfortunate things are elsewhere in Ukraine.
We all feel it in one or another way. It is extremely sad to see and to hear some of the stories, whether it's you know, on a personal basis or through Instagram. We know professional dancers whose families are still there. They haven't been able to leave.
We have a lot of friends, close friends, and I've been talking yesterday with 3 or 4 friends that still have family in Ukraine. So it's very hard for them. They don't know from one day to another how things change. So I don't know how you can answer that question. It's just very, it's very hard. dancers mentally are going through a lot of things, especially European dancers. You know, you can see it, you can feel it. I sometimes seeing all my friends just sitting on the corner just thinking. You know what I mean? Like I know what they're thinking.
There's a lot of division that's happening in the world, a lot of people that are, being separated, It's definitely affecting our community, the ballroom dance community, because majority of the dancers are, Eastern European. Most of them are from Russia and from Ukraine, so it's definitely tough to see.
Life could be a huge equation. What we can do is just try to be right behind the people that are in need.
Us as dancers, we the only thing that we know how to do, and the best thing that we know how to do is dance. So for us to be able to give back in the dancing is the only way that we can kind of change the world in a fraction of a percent of to do better and to do good in this world. So we're trying to organize a fundraiser on April 10th, so it's the week after this competition, and we're going to send all of the proceeds to the children and the families of Ukraine specifically.
We have decided to help the children of Ukraine. It's going to be an event in which we have put together dance competitions, dance performances, but all of them are going to be with the thought in mind of helping the children in need. A lot of refugees are right now in camps. They need our help, and this is the time to offer what we can do.
And hopefully we can do a little bit of our part and spark other people to start doing the same.
So everybody's coming together as a country or as a city of Toronto. The dance community is coming together for a good cause, and all of the proceeds are going to be going towards the families and the children specifically of Ukraine. And it's our little contribution to what we can do to make the world a better place and to just bring awareness to this war, to try to stop it, to try to prevent something like this from ever getting, bigger or happening again. So within the small community of the dance world, if we all come together, we can do great things, because there's so many people from around the world, so many dancers from other countries, and if we all come together and perform and share our love for dancing and just, bring back the love in this world, then I think that we should all be able to, at one day, have peace once again. We've done an amazing job. We're very happy with the efforts, and all of the people that came out to the event were super thrilled, and it was a great cause, and we all did a wonderful thing to make this world a better place.